So the taps right behind me provides us with healing water.
At that moment, he was concerned because he will lose the ability to do zikr and worship Allah.
In front of the Ayyubiya mosque in Şanlıurfa. It is believed that the Prophet Ayyub alayhi salam lived here in the 8th century BC. Allah tested Ayyub alayhi salam with his wealth, his children, and at last he also tested him with illness. Ayyub alayhi salam was suffering with a deadly illness for more than 7 years, and he was secluded from his family and the people of his community. And he was right here in a cave where we will be showing you. For 7 years he was alone in seclusion in that cave.
So this is a detailed version of what Shifa had told regarding Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam. Hazrat Ayyub alayhi salam is known to be a star of patience or a hero of patience, a Sabır Kahraman in the Turkish traditions, because he was given a lot of wealth. You know, he had a lot of properties, he had a lot of children, and you know, he lived for a long time with all those wealth and he enjoyed them. And one by one, certain things inflicted, like there was a huge earthquake and he lost his properties. And after that, he started losing his children. And after losing everything like this, one by one, at the end, the biggest wealth he had was his health. And Allah tested him with that. He was inflicted with this serious illness where worms started eating his body one by one. And little by little, it engulfed all of his body, and at the end it came to the heart and the tongue, which we use to remember God, Allah, where we do zikr. And at that moment, no, he did not say anything, but at that moment he was concerned because he will lose the ability to do zikr and worship Allah. So he asked this dua, which goes in the Quran. Rabbi anni massani yadurru wa anta arhamur rahimin. And then Allah, after 7 years of that serious illness, granted him shifa, not directly. And Allah said, you stomp your foot in this location, and then water with healingness started to spring about. And then he drank and cleansed himself from that water, and then he cured himself. You know, I also want to mention that his wife was with him until the very moment. You know, she used to visit him and she used to, you know, serve him maybe with food and all other means to keep himself alive. When he was in this very cave, actually which is believed to be his cave, where he lived for 7 years and made patience. And this place, though, this Makam is known as Sabır Makam because it's the location where he stayed patiently, where he manifested a huge amount of patience, and which we human beings are supposed to take heed from and get a huge lesson from.
The healing water is so strong. When Ayyub alayhi salam was suffering with this deadly illness, he called upon Allah. And as an answer, Allah sent Jibreel alayhi salam to him and told him, stomp your feet. we will provide you with water that you could wash your body and drink. It is a healing water. Right behind me is the well where the healing water is sourced from today. After suffering for more than 7 years by a deadly illness, Ayyub alayhi salam finally relieved himself by washing himself and drinking this healing water that was sent to him by Allah. So the taps right behind me provides us with healing water, also known as Shifa water, Shifa su in Turkish. So it is believed that Allah provided with water for Ayyub alayhi salam to cure himself from the disease, illness that he was suffering for more than 7 years. Now the Urfa municipality has made these taps, which is bringing the water directly from the well of Ayyub alayhi salam. So the locals of Urfa and the tourists can benefit from this healing water.
Şimdi orası da Hazreti İbrahim'in yaşadığı yer.
Aynen.
Ben de ilk insan Hazreti Adem'in yerine geliyorum. Tahmininizi alayım. Neresi?
Hoş geldiniz.
Hoş bulduk.
Ben Afrika tarafını biliyorum da ama neresi oldu ya?
Yok hiç değil.
Ya.
Sri Lanka. Hazreti
Sri Lanka.
Adem Aleyhisselam
Ha.
memleketi.
Hoş geldin
İşte,
tekrar.
hoş bulduk.
Tekrar
Seylan
hoş geldin.
Adası'ndan geliyorum.
Ha.
Seylan Adası. İşte
Ben de
çay var ya.
Sri Lanka.
Bizi kabul etsin inşallah.
Sağ olasın.
Sizleri iyi gördüm.
Elhamdülillah çok
4 gündür Urfa'ya geziyoruz.
Nerede kalıyorsun? Otelde mi?
Yok, otelde kalıyoruz. Otelde kalıyoruz. Biz İstanbul'da ikamet ediyoruz aslında.
Çok güzel. İstanbul'da
Evet,
ikamet.
aynen.
Öğrencisiniz.
Biz çalışıyoruz. Çalışanız, evet.
Çalışan adam. Çok iyi. Allah.
Sizi bir resim çekelim mi?
Tabii, tabii. Tabii.
Tamam, şöyle kalın, öyle kalın. Okey? Allah razı olsun.
Size de sağ olun. Hayırlı bayramlar. Sağ olasın. Sağ olasın. Hadi gidelim.
So guys, as much as this place is considered sacred, we also witness certain unpleasant things like, there are also certain superstitious beliefs. A while ago we saw a woman, she's laying over the well that we showed in the video. And we also saw a woman going and praying in the cave where Hazrat Ayyub stayed and rested. And some even throw coins inside the cave. These things...
Banknotes.
Even banknotes? Oh, okay, I thought only coins. So these things are unpleasant and not welcomed. I think we have to be careful about these things, and these are not welcomed or these are not, preached in the religion. For that we have to be careful.